Okay, so here I'm going to show you guys for Be a Pro Goalie the customized AI that I use, and it actually does help. At least for me, it helps. I don't know what you guys would choose to do, but it does work for me. And why did that pop up? Hold on a second here. Let me figure this out. Why mine didn't? Oh, that's why. Went the wrong one. But yeah, I'm going to show you which one works for me, and if it works for you guys, awesome. But this is what I usually use: the forecheck 2-3. Neutral zone is my 1-2-2 red, which isn't right 'cause I don't use that. I use the 1-1-3-1 is what I use. With neutral zone about that far. Depending on what you guys liking is, that's what I use. Offensive pressure is standard. Contain puck works well for me for my goalie that I've been using because it forces all the shots to the outside, which is a lot easier to handle. And I've come to discover that they don't try and do the cross crease passes quite as often, but that's just for me. I don't know if that would be the case for you guys. Defensive strategy is collapsing, which I don't think I should use. I think I use. No, I do use collapsing. Okay, never mind. That's my bad. Penalty kill, I use dime. I like to have someone in front because they do try to go for the tips in front. Power play, I do shooting. It's all personal preference at this point for you guys. Forward lines, I do behind the net and I do cycle. I left these the same. I've moved it more to efficiency so it works better. And I have my forwards block the shots as much as possible. Especially when they try to do cross ice and one time it. More often than not, my guy's blocking in front of me so I don't have to worry about that. Same thing with the forward line too. I did crush in that because that what works best for them. Or for my players, I should say. I do carry. This left was the same. Did same thing, cycle, efficiency, block. For my forward line 3, I did overload. I thought that fit that line pretty well, so I just left that there. Same thing, I did cycle. I didn't mess with that. Bumped up that a little bit, but not too much. And same thing for them, just moved up the carry a little bit. Moved it down the cycle. Moved up to energy because of my because I got Maroon and Jackman and Palmieri. Maroon and Jackman are usually the heavy hitters, so I put up the efficiency more towards the energy, and I put up more towards the block. Defensive pairing, I sort of put the whole line of pinch sort of in the middle, more towards pinch, just in case there's a loose puck, they'll get to it faster. Would rather have them shoot from the point, get the rebounds, not trying to cycle it, give up the good shot. I did that for most, I think all my defensive pairings. Yeah, so this one you move up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And then I'll save this and I'll show you what I did for my gameplay settings as well here in a little bit. I'll just have to upload it. But yeah, I'd like to know if you guys follow hockey at all, besides playing the game, what your favorite team is or who you follow, who you're a fan of. And if you're from one of the smaller markets out here, how do you feel about the AHL moving their teams out to the West Coast? I know I'm happy we're getting the goals back here in San Diego. It's been, what, 9 years since we had them here? I'm excited. Finally get to see some of the players play down here, and if they get called up, I can just drive up an hour or 2 hours up to Anaheim and watch them play. So that'll be pretty cool. Alright, so for my gameplay settings, it is down here. And I actually found this on the thread. I actually just searched for it on Google, and it took me to the EA Sports threads, and that's how I found these. I play on All Star. Game style is custom because I went to go to general. Tuner sets latest or wherever you guys feel works best for you. Gain speed. I didn't mess with that. I did bump it down a little bit, I think. But attribute effects, I took those away. I just did basically what the guy said to do, so that's pretty much what I did. It's about halfway, so if you guys are looking amount to move it over, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 for human, 4 for CPU. Fatigue, I believe, is 2. 1, 2, yeah. And 2 for human, 2 for CPU. Aging currents is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Wait, that's 3, not 4. 3. Same for CPU. Puck control, I believe, is 2. Yeah, 2 for both human and CPU. Per Excel is 1, 2, 3. 3 for both. Broken stick, I didn't mess with that at all. Might have bumped it down 2 spots. About all I did for that. AI. Creative players, I don't have any creative players, so I don't really mess with that. AI learning, they said turn that off. Difficulty adjustment, I left it 1. Strategy adjustment is at 0. Be a pro strategy adjustment is at 0. That I bumped, it said bump all the way up, so that's what I did. Didn't mess with that because I don't have to worry about it. That's all, whatever you guys want to do for the fight difficulty. I really don't fight as a goalie, if ever. So I just bumped it down because I don't need it. And CPU penalties, I left that at halfway. And same thing for CPU. Teammate penalties is halfway. Passing is about maybe 2/3 of the way up, maybe. Manual passing is on, doesn't really matter. Pass speed is about halfway for both pass and salsa pass. Those are all halfway. That's down about 2 for those. Pass interceptions about 2/3 maybe, maybe 3/4. Not sure. Shooting, they said to bump it down a lot, which I was actually surprised, but so I did. And it's a 2. Attack speed is 2 for human CPU. Shot power for both human CPU is 3. Slap shot speed is 1. Slap shot power, I believe, is 4 for both. One timer is 2 for both. Checking hand assistant is bumped all the way up. Aggression, I believe, is halfway for all aggression and power. Stick lift effectiveness, I believe, is about 3/4 of the way up. Poke check is halfway for both. Goalie passing, I put halfway. Cover puck frequency, I bumped all the way up. The screens I didn't mess with, I left those all the same. Reaction speed, if you guys want to bump it up for your human, that's what I did. For the CPU, it's 2. That's pretty much it, what I did. I hope this, guys, helps you out if you're doing the B Pro goalie mode at all. If not, if you don't play goalie, then that's dumb. Doesn't apply to you guys, but I hope this helps. If you can, hit the like button and become a subscriber if you want to. I will post up a gameplay video relatively soon. But until then, I hope you guys have a good time and have a nice day. I'll see you later.